Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my yum yums. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel if you are here. Hope everyone is okay, all is well with everyone. I'm trying to find some lighting where it's not too much lighting, so I can sit and have a chit chat with my yum yums. Welcome guys, welcome guys, welcome back to the channel. So guys, I wanted to sit here and I wanted to sit and speak about one of the YouTubers. And no, unfortunately today, guys, it is not Adrian Slay's Variety. I'm trying to get the right setting here. It is not Adrian Slay Variety today. Today it is about Eat with Q. Yes, the topic is about Eat with Q. Now, as you all know, if you follow Q on her YouTube channel, you all may know that she went over to Nigeria and she has allegedly supposed to have gotten married. I don't know if that's how true that is. If it is true, I'm here to say that, honey, I hope that you know exactly what you're doing. I hope that you made the right decision of what you are doing, Q. And the reason why I say that, excuse the background in here. Let me move this stuff out the way. The reason why I am saying that is because the simple fact that how can you... All right, so she has a friend named Steven. I think it was Steven that was supposedly had went over to Nigeria and supposedly have gotten married to, I guess, one of the Nigerian women over there. I don't know if they reside in the state of wherever they're from. I think she said that the guy Steven is from Delaware or something of that sorts. And he was supposedly had went over there and did a traditional wedding. And then, they do things so different from the American people. And he supposedly had gotten married, and he invited her, and she always said that, hey, I always, when I was younger, I always wanted to travel here and there, and I always wanted to see, Lagos, Nigeria, and finally, it happened. It really happened for me. All right, so Eat with Q, in the midst of this happening for you, how did you meet this gentleman that you supposedly be married to? That you are supposedly be married to? Let me just say this. Let me sit up, baby. I don't know if you're going to be offended by this or whatever the means may be, but I'm going to speak my topics on my platform because let me tell you something. I know of those Nigerian men. I know quite a few Nigerian men. I know a lot about those Nigerian men. Now, I'm not going to put them all in the same category because you may have some good ones, but you have some wicked, scandalous ones as well. I just truly hope that you have made the right choice and the decision to go over there, because from what I'm hearing is that you were supposed to know this man into 7 months to a year. What I'm seeing and hearing you talk, that you are so inclined and so infatuated and so enthused and in love with this man. But do you really know anything about that Nigerian man, Eat with Q? From my point of view, just my opinion, I see sneakiness. I see not true love. I see wickedness in the picture somehow, some way. But yet, you so blinded by the love. You're so blinded by having a husband. You're so blinded by being over there in Nigeria, and you know absolutely, positively nothing really for real about this man. But yet, you submit yourself to him. Physically, Didn't you say you were trying to have a baby? Now, let me just say this. All right, so if you knew this man going into 7 months, and you over there and you're physically acquainted with this man, you get me what I'm saying, because he's your husband, or was you having acquaintance with this man, and you guys get me what I'm saying, before this traditional wedding and this supposedly wedding supposed to be going down and everything? Well, my theory is, I truly don't believe that it's going to last. It's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You know what I mean? Q, let me tell you something. I know a lot of Nigerian men. I've been dealing with them for years, many, many years, okay? I know a lot of them from the state that I live in. I know a lot of them from from meeting them on Facebooks. Now, I'm going to give you a prime example why I am saying this, Eat with Q. To be mindful, cautious, and careful. My yum-yums know those are my 3 words. Mindful, cautious, and careful. Stay positive, stay blessed, keep that peace, and stay out of trouble, and let no hurt, harm, or danger come against you. Now, I don't know if you know that you may be having hurt coming towards you. You don't know if you're having danger coming towards you. You don't know if you're having scandalous coming towards you. You are known, my dear. You are successful, my dear. Just saying. So the question is to you, Q. Look at me. Come a little closer to the camera. And just hear me out. My question to you, Q, is, do you really love this man? Or did you just want to just claim a husband? Did you just want someone to just call your own, to call your husband? You don't even know if that man's going to be called your own, because you don't even know if that man has another a wife somewhere. Let me tell you something, baby girl. They work together. They all work together. They protect one another. You goes over to Nigeria. You meet this man. You become very much intimate with this man. In the 7 month period to a year time. I don't even think you knew him for quite a year, and you're so enthused by him and you're so infatuated by him. But do you really know anything of this man? My opinion on that is absolutely not. So you take the initiative to have intercourse with this man, may I ask? Or might I say, or might I ask? And you know nothing of this man. Have you gotten this man tested, and this man is supposed to be your husband? Have you gotten him tested? Let me give you a prime example of what I mean by you have to be very cautious and careful of these Nigerian men. And I am not trying to discriminate or bash or belittle them, because I know a lot of them, and I love me a Nigerian man, baby, because I know a lot of them. I met some good ones, I met some bad ones, and I surely met some scandalous ones. So you better be careful, mindful, and very cautious and very careful, and know what you're doing while you over there by yourself, knowing no one but the source that you are with, and you really don't even know him. You want a baby. I get that. I understand that. You want a husband. I get that. I understand that. You got that. But how long is that going to last? Portia got married. I think he's Jamaican, Haitian, Nigerian, or whatever. Nene got her one. Okay? And now there comes along Eat with Q with her one. Is this man really legit, Eat with Q? Do you know anything about his mother, his father, his sister, his brother? Him, mostly. Do you know anything about this man? All you know is that you look in the camera with those bright eyes, and you look with lust and love in your eyes, and just loving all up on him. But the name of the game is Eat with Q. Do he love you? Do you think he's very sincere? I don't know. But all I know is, my dear, be careful. Because I know one Pacific gentleman who is from Lagos, Nigeria. And I knew him over 15, 16 years. And I met him through Facebook. Finer than the motherfucker. Fine. Sweet guy. But very, very, very much so promiscuous. He's an entrepreneur. He has his own business. He makes his own money. So it's not about him using anybody, but he's just a manipulator of women. That is his priority right there. He is just a manipulator of women. You know what I mean? He is a womanizer, and I don't mean physically beating them. He loves women. He loves women. There's not one, there's not two, there's not three, there's multiple. And on top of that, guys, and Eat with Q, my dear, he's a married man. Now, out of all the respect and the dignity that he should have for himself and his wife, he has no respect whatsoever for his wife. Do she deal with it? Yeah, she deal with it because that's her husband. And she loves him. And what he states and what he say, it goes. Regardless of whether she likes it or not. And I'm sure, Eat with Q, that she positively knows that her husband, when he goes to these different countries, Dubai, Italy, and here, there, everywhere, Abuja, everywhere, okay? He's a businessman. He stays in hotels for 2 and 3 weeks, maybe a month or two at a time. Now, due to the fact that you know that he has had some of his workers with him, I don't know if his worker stays in the room with him. I'm sure they don't, because when he want to get his thing on, what the hell is he needing his workers in there for? Now, I was offered to go to Nigeria. Back here, I want to say in 2018. Nah, I want to say a few years ago, he was offering me to pay round trip ticket for me. He was offering to put me up in a hotel. He wanted me to stay there for a month or two. And I said no. Why? Let me tell you why. Because first and foremost, I know absolutely no one over in Nigeria for you to think that you're going to invite me over there. Although he was going to pay for a round trip ticket for me, but I don't do airplanes. I'm petrified of airplanes. Now, if I was one of those girls and I wasn't thinking with my mind, and I was just thinking with, the green money and my kudina, my kupanchi, my truasi, to go over there just to be lusting over that man, I would have did so. But behind the fact and because of the fact that I am petrified of airplanes, and behind the fact and because of the fact that I know this man so very well, I think I know him better than his wife. He's my friend. Well, let's take that back. He's an acquaintance. He tried everything possible to get me to come to Nigeria. Why to come to Nigeria? So what? So you can use me, violate me, manipulate my kudina, my kupanchi, my trutra, my trosi. Because that's all it was about. He was willing to pay all that money for me to come there because he wanted some of this trutra, this trosi. You think I was going to travel 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 miles just to go over there and get that man some of my kupanchi, my trosi? Hell to the mother flipping no. I know every aspect of him. I know everything about him. I know his business. I know who he is. I know what he's capable of. I know what he does. And what he does is very, very, very much so wrong. Very hard worker. Handle his business. Has his own business. Entrepreneur, as I said, traveling man. But when it comes down to the aspect of a woman, he's a gluttony for women. I know so much about him, and he wanted to travel over to America. He wanted me to go down there and register him to come over to America. Let me just say this to you, Q. I hope your intentions is not to bring that man. Are you from Delaware? As a matter of fact, I hear that you're from Delaware somewhere. I don't know. I heard you were from Delaware. I don't know. I'm just asking a question with a question. If you bring that man back over to the state, I need you to know that you have full responsibility of that man. Full responsibility of that man, Eat with Q. You are responsible for his shelter, his medical, and if he has to go back at some point or in time or another, a week, 2 weeks, a month, and he's not there at that time, that day, or the end of that month, the beginning of that month, or the first, the second, the third, however, and he's not back there on time, you are responsible for that man. And if you are married to him, Eat with Q, and you bring him over to the state, you need to know that there's going to be a check-in on you and this spouse of yours, this man of yours. Now, you're just so floored by getting married to a Nigerian man. You're just so happy about just saying I have a husband. But do you really know what comes along with that package with that husband? I bet you can't even sit down and tell us nothing more than you just know his name. And is that truly his true name, his real name, as he pronounced it when you and him was doing a mukbang together? Hello. I see sneakiness. I see sneakiness. I don't see real, true, sincere love in this man. Now, I could be wrong, and it ain't about being jealous or hating or anything like that. You don't know this man, Q. You let this man enter you? Are you letting this man enter you and go inside of your kudina, your kupachi, your truasi? That is my business. But if you are letting him have intercourse with you, are you letting this man use protection, or you're doing this roar? The reason why I say that, because of the academic of you know what out here. You don't know what this man has done or doing before you met him, and you submit yourself to him. You open up to him, and then he tells you to drink some shit like okra water and all this. I think you're just getting a little too intense and too embedded in this Nigeria culture thing. Now you think that you are Nigerian. You said you are officially Nigerian. Baby, no, you're not. Baby, no, you're not. You're from America, and that's who you are. You are American 199.9. You may be married to a Nigerian, but you ain't a Nigerian, baby. You're not officially a Nigerian. I just hope that you know what you're doing. That ring that you wear upon your hand, beautiful, magnificent ring. Wow. I wonder who paid for that. You said that you and your hubby, you guys went out and, you went to the little mall and you got your nails done and you got him a pedicure and you got a manicure and a pedicure and you got your man a haircut and got his nails cleaned up and this, that, and the other. And he's looking mighty nice with his clothes on. Did you do all of that, Q? You are recognized, my dear. You are successful. And let me tell you something. And another thing you need to know, when you're in the midst of your man and his company, his friends, his boys, his homies, you need to learn the Nigerian culture. You need to learn the Nigerian, because they speak French, they speak Spanish, they can speak any ethnic. So in the midst of you sitting there with your man, your loved one that you supposedly love, that you so enthused over and so infatuated over. He's not an ugly man. Not to me, he's not ugly. He's mighty kind of cute. He's mighty kind of cute, but I see fire, Eat with Q. I see fire. And again, I may be wrong, my dear. Now, you said you want your mom and your sister to meet this gentleman. I guess you want them to travel over, or you're going to bring him over. But let me tell you this, be mindful, be cautious, be careful, because some of them get that card, baby, and they dismiss you like a hat rack, like you never, ever existed. I'm going to give you another story. Why I'm speaking on this today, Q. Eat with Q. I had a friend of mine. You see, Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S world, I know these African men and these Nigerian men so very well. They tried to kick the game on me, but see, you can't kick that game on me because I'm not the one to be played with. I would make their whole life a living hell. Don't play me, bruh. Now, for instance, I had a friend. She met this Nigerian guy, okay? And let me just state this one more again. I am not trying to bring the Nigerian people down or Lagos down or not, the Nigerian culture down, because I love me a Nigerian man, baby. I would love to have me one right now. But get what? He gonna be right when I get him. Because I'm going to know every nook and cranny and every crack and corner of him, all about that ass. Because if you allow them to manipulate you, they're going to do it. If you allow them to scandalize you, they're going to do it. There's a lot of them are scans over there. Excuse me. It's a lot of scans now. And if you don't be careful, you can be baited and manipulated and to be the love of their life, the queen of their life, the joy of their life. And in the end, when they finish using you, violating you, manipulating you, and taking you for everything you got, you ain't shit to them. I just hope that it doesn't come to a point that my girl Eat with Q is over there so enthused and infatuated over this man, this man being her husband. And, sir, I'm not trying to bash you or bring you down. I'm just trying to give pointers where things can happen, where things can maliciously, viciously go wrong and turn around to be the worst nightmare of your life. Eat with Q. Now, I had a friend. She met a Nigerian man. Okay. And she was a white girl. Forgive me for speaking out the culture of a person. And she was so infatuated over him. She talked to him on the phone. She talked to him on Duo. She talked to him on Skype. Each and every time this man needed money, she bailed him out. She sent him money, this, that, and the other. She was sending this man so much money and bailing him out with his lies and everything, the manipulation. You know what I mean? I told her, I said, listen, let me tell you something. Girl, you better stop while you got a chance. I said, because you don't know shit about this man. And you're sending this man your money. I love him, and I can't wait for him to come. We done did the papers and this, that, and the other for him to come to America, and we're gonna be together. Well, it took some time. It takes time. It's a progress. It takes time. It takes some time. But my thing is, Q, how long have you been waiting? How long have you been waiting for this process to go through? How long have you been dealing with this man for you to wind up over in Lagos, Nigeria, and supposed to be visiting? Now, are you going to bring this man back over here in the States as a working visa, a visiting visa, a school visa? What are you going to bring him back over here in the state to be? However, and whatever you may bring him back over here in the state to be, I just hope he don't hurt you. You just got out of a bad relationship. And I watched the video last night with the relationship that you just got out of with the gentleman. He said he don't want any parts of being married to no one. He said he's going to move on with his life, enjoy his life. And what has been with you and him, I suppose he was saying, or any other woman, bygones be bygones. He's going to go ahead and move on with his life. I don't know, Eat with Q. It was said that, quite a few people trying to bash you, bring you down about this situation. I'm not trying to bring you down. I'm just kind of saying here, like, how long have you knew this man? How long have you knew him long enough to depart your legs and submit this man into your body because you want a baby. You even played the role like you were pregnant. Now you're drinking okra water because you said that it's supposed, I guess, help you, keep you fertile and all of that type of stuff, and keep your coochie, your kudina, your kupachi, your trutra, your trusi moist and wet and juicy and all of that stuff. But do you know this man, to even let this man even enter you like this without using protection? Do you not know? Do you not know the meaning of the virus that's out here? Have you been tested, Q? Have your husband been tested, Q? Wow. You interviewed 2 gentlemen. Okay? I think one was a lawyer and one had a little business or whatever the means may be, and supposedly looking for a wife. That's the player's game, baby. That's the player's game. You are successful in my book, Q. Very beautiful lady. And I am just so afraid that you are going to be hurt by this. You are going to be hurt by this. I feel it. I feel the manipulation in this relationship. And then again, I could be wrong. The gowns, the ring. Yo, that ring is mad. It's mad. It's beautiful. But did he pay for that ring? Did he get you that ring? Because that's a very quality ring. And that costs a lot of money. You take him out. You and your husband go out. You guys eat. You say, oh, I bought my baby. My baby. We had this. And I ordered me my baby, this, that, and the other. So do he reach into his pocket? And do he reach in and do he pull out any funds to address you? To feed you? To treat you? I'm just saying. My opinion of this. It is mad eat with Q. I don't know what you're going through or what you are looking for, what your actual motives are. Like, I don't know if this is like a clickbait thing or this is a real thing or this is just some I don't know what to call it. All I know to call it is mindful, cautious, and careful. You better hope that man don't manipulate you, eat with you. Because they have some manipulators over there and some scandalous mother effers. And I hope that you, eat with Q, is not a victim of that scandalous game. So me, Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World, is here to tell you, girl, you better think twice before you marry that man. Because at the end of the day, the way they do their weddings is traditional here, and then it's such and such a there, and then, you meet their parents, and, then the traditional wedding, and then the actual wedding, and when you place yourself upon their lap and sit on their lap, they'll say, do you like this man? Do you want to marry this man? And you take the palm wine and you dance and you dance and you dance and you surface over to all them fine men that's sitting there, all them little motherfucking scandalous over there. And you go to your man that you want to marry, that you want to submit your love and dedication to. And you kneel and you place that palm wine in his hand. I watch enough of African movies, baby, to know. And once you place that palm wine in that place of that man's hand, that is the man that you were searching and seeking and trying to find, and that's the one that's going to be your husband. And then as that go on, and then this happens and that happens, and then when you become officially married and you place yourself upon their lap and you sit on their lap, you place your arm around their neck, you are officially theirs. No ifs, no ands, and no damn buts about it. So I hope that this video reaches you, Q. And I hope that you think twice before you make this big step. Before you make this big step, I don't know if I don't know if to call it a mistake. I don't know if to call it desperate. I don't know if to call it just you just want a man. You just want a husband. You just want somebody to call your husband. My husband. He just doesn't look sincere to me. He gets that gremlin smile, that Grinch smile, that sneaky behind the scenes smile, like, get what? I got me a fool, and I'm going to use it to the end. Just saying, allegedly. Just saying. My opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So on that note, eat with Q. I hope that you think twice, baby girl, baby doll, before you make this big decision. And if you already made the decision, get ready for what is about to be served to you. I wish you the best of luck in every way. In every way. So guys, on that note, I hope you guys understand the video. Enjoy the video. Like the video, please. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the video. Thumbs me up. Reach over there. Hit that notification bell so you, and even you, Q, can be notified of all Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World's videos. Push all so you can get all the videos. The juicy topic videos. Because I don't know. I just feel something sour in the pudding. And when you feel something sour in the pudding and you taste it, and it's grimy and it's nasty, that's telling you, I done made a mistake. I done been violated, manipulated, used and abused. So Miss Q, I'm telling you, I hope you think twice before you take that bite. On that note, my yum-yums, have a wonderful, positive, blessed, amazing day. Stay positive and stay blessed and keep the peace. Stay out of trouble and let no hurt, harm, or danger come against you. Think before you make a move, because sometimes you can move too fast and in the end, you regret what you've done. This is Anastasia GHIRADELLI'S World, coming to you today on a Monday to speak to you guys about relationships. True relationships, fake relationships, trustworthy relationships, however you want to call it. You still think before you take that bite. Love you, yum-yums. Talk to you later. Bye, guys.